already got over 27 million people in 74 countries talking every day. The Ericsson GH388 keeps you in touch with the world longer.
Powerful pain relief. There's an advanced dual-action formula that helps you get to pain before pain gets to you. Nurofen
Plus
codeine
equals
dual-action
relief.
You're watching the History Channel. It was a shooting that would send shockwaves through the Secret Service.
There was 3 of us on duty at that time.
Never before had a president been under terrorist attack. 27 shots were fired in less than 2 minutes.
I ran down the steps and I opened the door. At the same time I fired.
For the first time, an agent would make the ultimate sacrifice. The story of the Secret Service continues on History Alive, Wednesday at 5 on the History Channel.
Him, only if you warm your hands. I always enjoy going round to my friend Rita's. In her day, she could have any man she wanted, and she wanted quite a few. Well, I thought she was past all that malarkey, until I heard...
It's me, Romeo.
Turns out it's a fella sent by British Gas. They run this free scheme for people on their own like Rita, where you can choose your own password. So when the man calls, you know he is who he says he is.
You thought I had a fancy man, didn't you?
No, did I?
Good afternoon.
British Gas, the password scheme.
Oh, lovely.
Introducing the Chicago Town Pizza, the only 100% Stars and Stripes Vegas Ace United States
Crispy base.
smothered in Crazy Horse Big Boss secret
Chicago Town spicy sauce.
and Super Bowl Heart and Soul Freedom and Liberty.
Cheese.
Piled high with skyscraping, ticker-taping San-Frantastic.
Toppings.
The only genuine home-of-the-range born-in-the-USA pizza you can buy in the UK. The Chicago Town Pizza, America's best-selling frozen pizza.
For instant freshness that really lasts, touch Glade Touch and Fresh. Instant freshness that lasts for hours. Simply insert the cylinder and touch it to release a fine mist that goes up and stays up for instant freshness that lasts for hours. Instant freshness that lasts with Glade Touch and Fresh.
I've bred men for 30 years now.
Dave is my first, and since then I've bred 2 more, Stephen and Greville, at a later date. They've got a lot of energy, and if left unsupervised, it can cause problems, I'm afraid.
Work, health and play is what the doctor ordered. We're lucky here, because I'm right on the common.
Just look at their lovely shiny coats. Who said the way to a man's stomach is through his mouth?
And my 3 are no exception. Which is why I always recommend Worthington Draft Bitter. It's a velvety smooth dream of a pint.
Hark how they lap it up.
I am impressed by the lack of marrow bone and
lumps of rabbit. Given the choice, my men go for it every time. I like to think that hopefully Worthington goes towards giving them a happier life.
Turtle Wax Color Magic repels water, protects your car from weather, washing, pollution, and even helps mask minor scratches to enhance, shine, and give lasting protection.
Check the mirror. Too close to the car. Mirror, mirror.
I'm looking at my mirror.
Signal. Hey, come on. I love you. I'm sorry. You're a great driver.
Spirito di punto.
Powerful pain relief. There's an advanced dual-action formula that helps you get to pain before pain gets to you. Nurofen
Plus
codeine
equals
dual action.
relief.
An ordinary day, a child's bright laughter fills the air. One loving word, one loving glance, the sunshine everywhere. Your worthers is his worthers too, so glistening with its golden glow, so sweet and creamy, it tastes so good. You're so alike, the two of you. Worthers and that feeling that you never will forget. When one who loves you says to you, you're someone very special too.
The History Channel, where the past comes alive.
So she drove it. Aye, we found her miles away from the car.
Nothing. Let's take it in.
I'll drive it.
So, how do you feel now?
Wonderful. Absolutely wonderful.
I'll drive it.
The new Mitsubishi Colt. It's too much for some people.
Insure your car with Preferred Direct, and one call to Clearway, our 24-hour claims service, will take care of everything, including a free courtesy car while yours is being repaired. Call us for a low-cost quote and discover the Preferred Direct way to insure your car.
This is a request from the RSPCA asking you to choose a credit card that means Bank of Scotland makes a cash donation to the RSPCA every time you use it, at no cost to you. Call now on 0800 210 212 and we'll send you the facts. The RSPCA card charges you no annual fee for the first year, and if you use it regularly, you may never need to pay a fee. It has an extremely competitive APR. It offers free purchase protection against loss or damage and is accepted worldwide. In fact, it gives you everything you'd expect from a credit card, plus the chance to help save animals' lives every time you use it. Call free on 0800 210 212 now and you could be carrying the credit card that shows you're helping the RSPCA. Call 0800 210 212 and find out how you could also qualify for a bonus of up to £60.
Cash flow, overheads. Oh, here comes some more bank charges. Oh, the joys of running a business. There's got to be something less painful. Gyrobank. UK's leading cash handling service charged less to handle my company's daily takings. That's bang on. Isn't it time you took the sting out of your bank charges? Gyrobank, moving money for business.
He would not back down from his teaching, his preaching, his stand for what he felt was just.
He amazed his enemies, inspired his followers, and pursued a mission that would cost him his life. Trace the life of Jesus, a story that remains a source of inspiration and faith to people around the world. Part 2 of Jesus, His Life on Biography, tomorrow at 6 on the History Channel. Welcome to yesterday. Your past is just ahead on the History Channel Time Tunnel. Timeline 1367 BC. Hair, or the lack of it, has always been an issue through the ages. In ancient Egypt, bald was beautiful, as natural hair was believed to be dirty and uncivilized. Wigs, on the other hand, were quite fashionable. Prior to social events, women would wax and perfume their wigs. The reason? After a while, the Egyptian heat melted the perfumed wax, which then dripped down the bodies of the wearers, releasing a distinct aroma. A few millenniums later in the 1770s, a naval victory inspired French women to wear toy ships in their curls. And when electric curling devices arrived in the 1900s, most feared they would be electrocuted by this latest invention. That's the long and the short of it, seen through the light at the end of the time tunnel.
This is a request from the RSPCA asking you to choose a credit card that means Bank of Scotland makes a cash donation to the RSPCA every time you use it, at no cost to you. Call now on 0800 210 212 and we'll send you the facts. The RSPCA card charges you no annual fee for the first year, and if you use it regularly, you may never need to pay a fee. It has an extremely competitive APR. It offers free purchase protection against loss or damage and is accepted worldwide. In fact, it gives you everything you'd expect from a credit card, plus the chance to help save animals' lives every time you use it. Call free on 0800 210 212 now and you could be carrying the credit card that shows you're helping the RSPCA. Call 0800 210 212 and find out how you could also qualify for a bonus of up to £60.
You're watching the History Channel. Biography will continue in a moment on the History Channel. It was a shooting that would send shockwaves through the Secret Service.
There was 3 of us on duty at that time.
Never before had a president been under terrorist attack. 27 shots were fired in less than 2 minutes.
I ran down the steps and I opened the door. At the same time I fired.
For the first time, an agent would make the ultimate sacrifice. The story of the Secret Service continues on History Alive, tomorrow at 5 on the History Channel.
Most leading engineers are very secretive about what inspires them to build a better car in the future. And the engineers analyzing this new Accord have every reason to be secretive, because they didn't build the car. Honda did. The new Accord from Honda, as others are finding out, it's built without compromise.
Wow! You know, I bet they drink Carling Black Label on the house. Brewed 4.1%.
Well, I've got some pretty impressive statistics of my own.
Me too, big boy.
Carling Black Label. Bottoms out, the best-selling beer in Britain.
If you receive a tax return form and require more information about self-assessment, then get in shape and phone for more details.
Malcolm, 2 tallies. They must have a few, Bob. Oh, heck, they've seen me. I'll have to go over.
Take 'em this round, Mum.
Malcolm, your mummy's little soldier.
Yes.
Hello, I'm Mrs. Mason from across the road.
Oh, I'm Nick and this is Jane.
What lovely names. I knew Mr. Townsend who lived here. He was always complaining of a drafty passage, saucy old devil. So I brought you this. It's from British Gas. You just fill it in and they send you back a free tailor-made breakdown on ways to save energy and save money. You could get your roots done. Look, I'll have to get back. I've left my lad Malcolm on his own. He'll have barrows out and everything. They're just like me, Malcolm. Keep themselves to themselves.
British Gas. Energy efficiency advice.
Bless them.
Our history, countless moments woven together through time. The moment is July 1958.
All hands, this is the captain speaking. Our destination for this trip is Portland, England, by way of the North Pole.
The challenge of the North Pole has called to many an explorer, but few have survived its icy grip. Now the men of the world's first nuclear submarine, the Nautilus, will sail under the ice to the top of the world.
In a few moments, Nautilus will realize the goal long sought by those who have sailed the seas, the attaining of the North Pole. 3, 2, 1, march for the USA and the U.S. Navy, the North Pole.
History is made as the pole is conquered from beneath the ice. No flag is planted, but the moment is frozen in time. You relived it on the History Channel. We will continue in a moment on the History Channel. With every generation that has passed us by, and every event that has shaped who we are, comes the awareness that history lives in all of us. With History Alive, you'll travel back in time with every show. And whether you're on the final trip of the Titanic or in search of the lost Ark, you'll experience all the hardships and the glories of history. Enter into that great book and explore the mysteries of the Bible. Or go forward into the past and find yourself in the middle of the Gulf War. Get the latest in history. Pick a time, choose a place, and we'll be there. History Alive, tomorrow at 5 on the History Channel, where the past comes alive.
Tales of the Black Horse.
Oh, crew! It's time to plunder the foe! Come on then, Paul!
Oh, leave it out, Victor. There's no future in this plundering business. And I'm packing it all in to open up in hosiery.
Hosiery?
You should see the ladders you get off those rough wooden boats. See? Now there's your market. And I found some money through the Lloyd's Bank grant finding service.
What?
You know that Lloyd's Bank manager we nabbed? He's helped us find these amazing grants you can get for businesses.
Are you all in on this?
I'm going into telecommunications. Bathroom fitting exports for me.
So you've no further need for a bold, fearless leader then?
Oh, excuse me, but I may be of some use here.
Isn't it amazing what you can get a grant for? Come on, you dogs! Last one there's a city! Come on!
Grant finding, another legendary service from Lloyd's Bank.
When Jenny and I first moved up from London, we knew nothing about keeping sheep. Everyone thought we were daft. Well, they would, wouldn't they? I'm an engineer. I don't know, in a way you could say I brought the city with me. Only now it's on my terms. There are times with some jobs when you actually have to be there. Freedom isn't about geography. It's a state of mind. For me, it's here. And here. You just have to make it work for you.
ICL, information technology supporting your way of life.
I bought this pair and I got these free sunglasses.
I'll take mine everywhere.
On holiday.
Free prescription sunglasses with full UV protection from Vision Express.
Welcome to yesterday. Your past is just ahead on the History Channel Time Tunnel. Timeline, 800 AD. A wild bunch of crazy Vikings are nicknamed the Berserkers. And appropriately enough, going berserk becomes the term for anyone going completely crazy. Welcome to the history of weird word inventions. In 1700, the bigger the wig, the bigger the VIP, and the word bigwig is created. 20 years earlier, a peace treaty between Native and Puritan Americans is sealed with the burial of a tomahawk or hatchet. And since then, many of us have buried the hatchet. And we can thank ancient Romans for the word blackball. When voting, balls would be dropped into boxes. A white ball was a yes vote, while a black ball meant a thumbs down. And the rest is history, seen through the light at the end of the time tunnel. The History Channel, where the past comes alive. Our history. Countless moments woven together through time. The moment is November the 10th, 1989. Celebration fills the Berlin sky.
I never believed that it will really happen, that this wall will broken down.
Constructed by the Russians in 1961, it had come to symbolize the hatred and mistrust between East and West. The moment in time Berliners dreamed of for years finally comes with the fall of the Berlin Wall. You relived it on the History Channel.
Technology for the next millennium. With Vectra from Vauxhall.
This living room wasn't worth living in. This greenhouse used to be white. This lighthouse used to be dark. Once, a perfect finish meant at least 2 coats. New Dulux Once gloss and emulsion covers beautifully in only 1. This dressing room was sky blue. This bookcase was red all over.
Powerful pain relief. There's an advanced dual-action formula that helps you get to pain before pain gets to you. Nurofen plus codeine equals dual-action relief.
When Jenny and I first moved up from London, we knew nothing about keeping sheep. Everyone thought we were daft. Well, they would, wouldn't they? I'm an engineer. I don't know, in a way you could say I brought the city with me. Only now it's on my terms. There are times with some jobs when you actually have to be there. Freedom isn't about geography. It's a state of mind. For me, it's here. And here. You just have to make it work for you.
ICL, information technology supporting your way of life.
The first conquistador. He was the first settler.
Out to conquer the new world, this tough, rough and ruthless commander became the first governor of Puerto Rico. In legend, he longed for the fountain of youth. What he discovered was a land of flowers and named it Florida.
He was a ruthless man who brutalized native populations in his quest for riches. He sought the fountain of youth, but instead discovered Florida. Today, the elderly continue the search for eternal youth. Ponce de Leon on Biography.
Here Coming up on the History Channel.
Join us tomorrow at 4 for D-Day Heroes, at 5 The Secret Service, and at 6 Ponce de Leon on Biography.
Coming up on the History Channel. Hear ye, hear ye. Coming up on the History...
No, no, no. You don't love me, and I know now. No, no, no.
The new 1996 Micra. Ask before you borrow it.
If you'd rather spend your money on your car than your car insurance, give Eagle Star Direct a call on 0800 333 800, and we could help you drive down the cost of your insurance.
I bought this pair and I got these free sunglasses.
I'll take mine everywhere.
On holiday. Free prescription sunglasses with full UV protection from Vision Express.
And things are going to start happening to us.
Here on Sky.
Sky? Tell me.
In May.
Bruce Willis, John Travolta. In Tarantino's...
Did I break your concentration?
Pulp Fiction.
There can be only one, and he's back. Christopher Lambert, Highlander 3. And Freddy makes a comeback in Wes Craven's new Nightmare. And talking of bad dreams...
I am rock and roll!
Airheads.
There'll be plenty of soreheads.
Have you been drinking?
In Dazed and Confused.
I need a lawyer.
Susan Sarandon, Tommy Lee Jones, legal action in The Client.
News is the law for Julia Roberts.
I think we're in some kind of trouble here.
And Nick Nolte in I Love Trouble.
Double trouble for Tom Hanks.
You twin?
In the winner of 6 Academy Awards, including Best Picture.
I just felt like running.
Forrest Gump.
And on Sky's sports channels, let's hope England makes some runs when they play India in the Texaco Trophy. And our live cricket coverage will continue throughout the summer. Live football on Sky includes the climax of the Premiership and the England versus Hungary International. In live rugby, it's the final of the Pilkington Cup, and the Super Tough Super League continues. There's supercars and super speed in the Indy 500.
And on Sky One...
Something's terribly wrong.
Returning with an explosive new series, Melrose Place.
Shields up.
There's a new series and a new recruit.
Battle station.
For Star Trek Deep Space Nine.
Starting with a bang on Sky.
That's the way I do things.
A brand new drama series, The Feds.
We turn up the heat in a new series of Fire.
And coming soon...
What's out?
Kenneth Branagh and Robert De Niro.
It's alive.
Mary Shelley's Frankenstein.
Bridget Fonda and Nicolas Cage.
We won something? What did we win?
$4 million.
Need some help to spend their winnings? It could happen to you.
But if you need some help...
Something's coming.
Alec Baldwin is the Shadow.
Great entertainment coming your way on Sky.
Well, aren't you full of surprises?
The History Channel returns tomorrow afternoon at 4 with Our Century. Coming up next is the Sci-Fi Channel.
The Invisible Man continues after the break.
Space. The final frontier.
This is
the Starship Enterprise.
No crew has ever gone so far in the name of adventure. Now, the greatest adventure unfolds.
Battle stations.
Where no man has gone before.
Star Trek Above and Beyond continues with Star Trek II.
Hang on!
The Wrath of Khan. Star Trek II, Wednesday at 7 on the Sci-Fi Channel.
Baby, leave. I love you, gal. Please don't do me wrong.